Hey YouTubers, got a big question today. We put the rocks in our tumbler barrels, add some grit and water, seal it up, put it on there. What exactly is going on inside? So we can't see. So what I've done is cobble together a little setup and put some rocks in there, and I've been able to film it. The only thing I've done so far is add water to it. That'll be coming soon. But at least I've done some dry runs today. Questions I've always had with it is, you go online or look at the instructions, it always says fill it 2/3, 3/4 full, a little bit of water, a certain amount of grit, and we just accept that. One thing I've learned from the Michigan Rocks YouTube site is that these National Geographic tumblers spin a lot faster than some of the other traditional tumblers, like the lower tones. So, does the common consensus on how much to put in there still work the same for these? So I've set up some experiments to find that out. Also, things like this, rock sizes. Should we run all the same size, mixed sizes? Fillers, we've got ceramic, plastic, different sizes of those even. So one thing I'd like to try to figure out is, what's the best method for tumbling, at least in the National Geographic tumblers. So, got my setup, put the camera on there. I filmed a few tests just to run them. I've done 1/4 full barrels, 3/4 full. I've also put some ceramic and some plastic fillers in there. And I'm going to present to you just as the test on these. And like I said, they don't have water in them yet, so that will affect it a little bit. But I run it normally and also at 25% speed, so you can get a really good idea of what's going on. You'll definitely see some differences between the quantities of the rocks, the size of the rocks, how they're moving in there, and also between the ceramic and plastic pellets. There's a lot of difference in there. So I'm just going to present these today without commentary. You can take a look at them, see what you find. Go ahead and put it in the comments if you see something interesting. And then I'm going to be running more scientific experiments. I'm going to measure the quantities of rocks, do different types of rocks, certain amounts of fillers, and hopefully I can get this set up to hold water too, at least for a couple runs. And that will really give us some insight, and we'll see if doing the usual 3/4 full water up to the edge of the rocks, tablespoon or two of grit, we'll see if that really works well or if there's a better method for these. Obviously it's not going to work with all of the different tumblers, but at least these, which are very common, it'll give us some good insight. So, curious to see what other people come up with this. If you've got certain experiments you want me to try to run, go ahead and put that down in comments, or if you see anything interesting, feel free to add to the discussion.